education, and I completed that. And after I did that, I got a job at Savannah Technical College, where I was program chair over the cosmetology department. I stayed in Savannah 7.5 years, went to California, got married, came back to Macon to take care of an ill mother, and got a job at Central Georgia Technical College teaching cosmetology. And my last 8 or 9 years, I was department chair over 3 different campuses. So that's something about me. I did. I have gone to theology school, BS, working on masters in cosmetology. I matriculated up to next to the last that you can get with them, and that is a doctorate degree in teaching cosmetology. And the next level, I don't know if I get it or not, but it's the postdoctorate. So that's my credentials. I love people. I love hair. I love to get involved in hair. And as you will find out tonight as the program goes forth. All right, Miss Carol, anything else we want me to do at this time?
You can go ahead and get started with your program.
All righty. Okay. Well, tonight is to me, it is going to be very, very interesting, because I like to get hands-on with hair. And I have already shampooed my hair, and I have on the wig, and I am going to show you how you resaturate your hair. And then I'm going to show you as I mix up the conditioner, the treatment, the water, and the Manuka honey. I'm going to show you that. So, don't go, she took out that wig. Yes, I am. I'm going to get involved tonight. So we're going to show you things to do when you are trying to do the treatment. So here we go. As you can see, that it's been shampooed and combed out. Okay, so when we get ready to put on the conditioner, yes, you do shampoo your hair. And what I'm going to do is I am going to re-wet my hair some. I'm going to re-wet it. Let me get professional here. Okay, so as you can see, that my hair is wet, and I comb it through. And for those of you who think that this conditioner and shampoo does nothing for my hair, that it kinks it up and brings it out, if you can see this comb, there is nothing, you cannot see clusters of hair. There's no clusters of hair. This is wet. This is wet hair. Anytime you have problems with hair and you comb it, you're gonna see gobs of hair in here, which you don't see. I'll go from side to side, back to up, and just let you see. This is all anatomy. This is all anatomy. So here it is. Here it is right here. Okay. Now that I've done that, you might want to look and say, well, oh my goodness alive, look at her. I see some gray. She's half gray. Yeah, I am. I am. And if I did not want to um, get a touch up now, this is not really enough to give a touch up. But what I'm going to do is show you what I do in between. What I have is, if you don't want your gray to show, I have this little coloring touch up. What I do is I spray it and voila. I didn't spray it evenly all over, but you can see that I have color on that hair. I have color on that hair. And all you do once again is take this and just kind of spray it, just like that. And it will cover the gray in that spot. That's the only spot that I did. Okay. Now, when you look at this and you say, well, I wonder how is, she talked about hair elasticity. I wonder how can I do that? How can I do that test? I'm gonna show you. You take the hair and you get a thinner strand as possible. I hope y'all can see this. And you pull. Can you see it? It's pulling and jumping back. It's pulling and jumping back, which says that my elasticity is very good. I have very, very good elasticity. So we want to praise the Lord for that. And only thing I've been using for the last 2 months or so is the Anatomy. That's all I've been using. I don't use anything else. Now, you might say, well, okay, now how can I deal with this hair like this? How in the world can I deal with it? I want to put a conditioner on it because it feels kind of rough. Feels rough? Okay, but let's show you. Let's show you how you can do that. And I'm going to do the leave-in conditioner. And with the leave-in conditioner, I'm going to comb it in and go from there. There's my conditioner, and I'm just making up one right now. I want you to see what I'm doing. Manuka honey. And I'm going to mix. That's Manuka honey. That's the herbal treatment. And it is the conditioner. Okay, so I'm going to start here. And I'm just going to rub all the way through, as you can see. Now, you think that it's gone. Rub it again. And can you see all of that on my hands? The more you rub it, the more you're going to have enough to go all over your head. Okay, now I'm going to comb it. And as you can see, here is the comb. Can't get it up there. Here's the comb. And you don't see no gobs of hair in the comb. So, and you know that wet hair will break. If it's wet, you see how hard I'm pulling this? Do you see how hard I am pulling this? No breakage. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me do it again. I am pulling this from the ends. I can't, no breakage. So I've shown you that with the Manuka honey, and you're trying to get your hair into a healthy state, you can do it, and the Manuka honey will cause your hair And the only thing I will do now, because I'm going to leave this in until tomorrow, I'm going to do this. And I don't think I brought my pins down, but I am going to just braid here. So can I get this out of my way here? And when we look at it, voila, we have hair that is conditioned, been shampooed, it is conditioned, and it is going to stay in all night long. And in the morning, I will rinse it out. I will rinse it out, comb it back again, and probably put the blow dryer over it, let it get dry, and I'll probably wear it back like this, either put my wig back on. But I want you to see my natural hair and what I do to it. And here it is. And it's been cut since I took down the my weave. I cut it into the style. So as you can see, voila, here it is. Now, what do? We we pre-shampooed the hair. We looked at it, and what? We found some gray at the scalp and a touch-up root color. You can get a can, and if it's not time to really color your hair, you can spray your roots with the color, the touch-up color. And as you can see, you don't see a whole bunch of gray in between because I covered it up. So you don't see a whole bunch of that. So this can get you through another 3 or 4 weeks of before you get your color, if you are still coloring your hair. Now you might say, well, you know, you have a relaxer in your hair. No, I do not. This is all natural. No, I have not relaxed my hair since 2018. 2018 and 19. That's when I stopped getting relaxers. And so this is all natural hair. If I could kind of bounce it up a little bit, you're able to see some bends and some curls in there. But as it gets dry, it will fluff up. It will fluff up, and I can just wear it coming down just like that. I could wear it coming down just like that, but all this is natural. Relaxed hair, you would have it, it would be all straight. But as you can see, this has crinks in it. So it is relaxed hair. And as we wet the hair, we tested the elasticity, and that is the pulling. That is the pulling of the hair. That's the pulling, as you can see. I'm pulling this. I'm really pulling this, and there's no breakage. If we take the hair and we want to just go like this, go up, like you're cleaning a fish, go up like that. And then what you see here is porosity. That's how the fish scales on your cuticle layer will open up. They are open. And let me show you how you know they are open. When fish scales are open, it kind of gets kind of tangly. Okay, here's the fish scales. So, but look at it. It's running all the way through. It's running all the way through. And what you don't get is that you don't get a whole bunch of breakage. You might see 1 or 2 strands there, but let's go again. Let's go again. And we come here. Porosity check again. Let's go up here to check the porosity. Just go down, 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 down. And it leaves your hair like you teased your hair. That's checking for porosity right there, like you have teased your hair. So we got porosity and we have elasticity. Now we want to comb this out right here. And as we comb it, here's the comb. Here's the comb. You don't see any all those strands of hair. You don't see that. Okay, so you might say, well, okay, look, Mable, my daughter has trouble around her edges. Her edges are eaten out. So what can I do? Just what I did tonight. You can take some manuka honey, and you can, and I might have enough on my hands to do that. Let's see. You can take some manuka honey and some like a little bit of cream hair, and you go around your edges. What you do is you go around and around and around and around and around. Go on the other side, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're massaging those areas. And when massaging those areas, you are causing the erector pili muscle to squeeze. Oil will come out of those cuticles, out of the follicle, and you'll be able to comb that through. You'll be able to comb that through. And look, if you can see, I've combed it through. And here again, after all that massaging around, you don't have any hair, no hair whatsoever. Now, someone's asked a question. They said, I don't think that this stuff, this shampoo and stuff is for me. I just don't think it is because it's not made for my texture of hair. Well, let me tell you something. This shampoo has no eyes. It does not know whether you are black, white, red, cream. It just does not know. It looks at the texture. It goes by your texture of your hair, the feel of your hair, whether or not you have moisture in your hair. That's what it looks. That's what this shampoo looks to do. Also, with the conditioner, you put it on there, and it goes in those open cuticles, those open fish scales, and it will condition it all around here and go through the back. And if you have a thin spot, do it on the thin spot. Just come up here and just massage. You don't have to be all making sure that you don't go too hard. I mean, it's okay. You can go hard, it doesn't matter. Just going around in the circle. You are stimulating your scalp. You are stimulating your scalp. That's what you're doing. You are stimulating your scalp. And you can probably see the natural curl on my hair now that it's drying a little bit. But that's what you do. But that's exactly what you do. Tell your children. Why? Okay, the question is, why do I have breakage around my edges? Several things. If they're getting relaxed, sometimes you relax the perimeter of the hair. It's of the head. It's too straight. Let me tell you. People say, I want my hair bone straight. I want my hair bone straight. If you get every curl out of your hair, you're going to find, yes, for a little bit, you will have all that natural flowing, swinging hair, you would have it. But because you have over relaxed your edges, they will soon start to fade and go away and recede. If you have worn braids and someone gets your hair and they start let me start up here. They start braiding your hair. And all thing you know is that they are just pulling, just pulling this together. You're going to end up with bald spots around here. Sometimes you have thinning areas in your hair, and you have to be very, 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 very careful. Hair is not going to just fall out just to be falling out. It's something that was done, or medically. Diabetics will lose hair. Medication will cause hair to change its texture, and it would also come out. The different, let's see, metformin or Synthroid is good about taking hair out. It will thin your hair. But if you are careful with it, now I still take Synthroid. I don't have a thyroid at all. It was taken out. And so I have to take Synthroid, a Synthroid tablet once a day. But as you can see, my hair is fine. My hair is fine. And I don't have to worry about it falling out. There's the comb again. Don't have to worry about it falling out. But that's the way it is. That's the way it is with your hair. Hair is very peculiar. If we don't take care of it, it will not take care of us. There are reasons why we have hair. One of the reasons is that hair will protect us, our scalp, from the sun. It will protect our scalp from the sun. Hair also cushions our head when we fall. And you fall on your head. And if you have a head full of hair, it will cushion. It will cushion and help to help that scalp not to be too broken up. That's the purposes for hair. Makes you look pretty, adornment, makes you look pretty, and protection. Adornment and protection. We all want to look pretty. So you have to take care of your hair in order to look pretty. We all want to have a stylish hairdo. You need to take care of your hair in order to do that. And just remember that you need to know your own hair. Mine is very fine and thin. Mine is fine and thin. It's thickening up now since I've been on Adamant and that Manuka honey. It's thickening up now, but it was real fine. But I have, and thin. But I could wear just about any style I want to wear, and it will stay. But you have to remember that in order for anything to work the way it should, we must take care of it. Just like your car has to have oil in it, your hair has to have conditioner in order for it to keep smooth. Your hair has to have that. Now, you might say, well, what about the next morning when I wake up and I want to see about my hair? Well, I'm going to put some water on here. And I feel the conditioner. I still feel the conditioner. If you put that water on your hair the next morning, massage it. Wet it and massage it. Just like this. In and out. In and out. In and out. Let me get a little more water. In and out. That's what you do. And because you are using the Atomy herbal shampoo, that's what I use, and the Atomy herbal hair treatment, and the Atomy Absolute Conditioner and the Manuka honey. That's all I put on my hair. That's it. That's all I put on there. Other than trying to hide the gray. That's all I do. And you can tell I've come through my hair again. Do you see it? Do you see all that? You say, look at all the hair. No, you don't. So that's what I had for you today, to show you how you can shampoo your hair, put on the solution, and then how you can let it stay on. Mine will stay on tonight. And as I say, I will get up tomorrow morning and I will shampoo it. I will let this Manuka honey and conditioner stay on there all night. And so that's what I have for you all tonight. Do I have any questions?
Great job, Miss Randall. Let's give her a hand. It was a great presentation. I love the way you do things hands on, Miss Randall. I really do. If anyone have questions, you can raise your hand. You can, we'll take one at a time. You can unmute your mic and we will go ahead and talk to you about whatever you're. Ms. Randall, be more than happy to answer your questions. Are there any questions at this time in reference to the hair or anything that you would like to ask in reference to action? All right, if there are no questions, we'll just say good night to everybody. Thank you all so very much for getting on the Zoom. We'll be on every second and fourth Wednesday this month. Next month, we'll only be on the second Wednesday because we're not gonna run into the holidays with the you know what I'm trying to say, with the Zoom. We're not gonna go into the holidays. We're only gonna do 2 more Zooms where we'll do the fourth. What do the fourth Wednesday fall on? Let me see. The fourth Wednesday. Matter of fact, we're not gonna do one the fourth Wednesday because the fourth Wednesday will be Thanksgiving, the night before Thanksgiving. So we're not gonna do the fourth Wednesday. So this is our only Zoom that we'll do this month on the hair, and we'll do the second Wednesday in next month on the hair, and then we'll come back again in January. We will not be doing the fourth Wednesday this month, nor the fourth Wednesday next month because of the holidays. One of the things that a question that I do have for everyone is, are you giving? What are you giving for Christmas? Everybody's getting ready for the holidays. Christmas is right here already. And I asked the question, what are you giving for Christmas? Who are you giving something to for Christmas? Are you giving out of your Atomy store? We have what we call give the gift of good health for Christmas and all occasions. That's one of the things that we talk about, giving the gift of good health for all occasions. Today, I'm going to tell you a quick story. I was at the doctor's office today, and the nurse practitioner asked me, did I need a refill of my medicine? And I said, I don't take medicine. She said, oh yeah, that's right, you don't. You're natural. I said, yeah. I said, everything I do is natural. And so we talked, and then when I left her office, I had to go to another doctor's office. And while I was there, I was talking to the lady who took me she took my blood pressure and all that stuff. And she said, what kind of medicine are you on? Are you taking your medicine? I said, no, I don't take medicine. This is a new person. I never met her before. And she said, so what do you do? What do you do for pain? And I said, I have my pain patches. I did not have one in my purse like I normally do because I took them out. And I had a little small headache today. And it was just, it been nagging me for the last, so just a little bit, wasn't no harsh headache, just really. And I had an earache on the side, and then so on my left ear I had a problem, so I cut a piece of patch and put on there, and I put a piece on my forehead, and my sinus was bothering me, so I put a piece on my nose. And about 20 minutes later, I noticed that I didn't have the earache anymore, so I took that patch off, and I didn't have the sinus anymore, so I took that patch off, and I didn't have the headache anymore, so I took that patch off. And I said, wow, this really made it worked. I'm gonna say within minutes. But anyway, getting back to the nurse, and she said, so what do you all have for cramping? She said, oh, my psyche is hard. I cramp so bad. So I said, what type of pads do you use? She said, well, I buy my pads from Walmart. They're called, I forget the name of them, but she said they're organic. I said, oh, wow. You buy organic from Walmart? She said, yes. I said, no such thing. I'm sorry, no such thing. I said, but we have the best pads you ever want to buy. She said, here's my phone number. Can we talk after work? I say, sure, I will call you after work. I have not called her because I do a radio spot on Wednesdays at 5 o'clock. So when I left there and I got home and fixed me something to eat, then it was time for Bible study. And then as soon as Bible study over, we have to get on the Zoom. So I will call her back in a few minutes when I get off. But I'm gonna tell you about something else. I was check my home phone, and that was several messages, and one was from one young lady, and she was asking about a business I used to own. So I called her back and I told that business that I retired from that business. We no longer have it. And I said to her, I said, let me tell you what I do today. And I started talking about Adam, and she was like, so do you ever come to Atlanta? Because I would like to buy some of your products. I said, well, we're in 27 countries, and you don't have to come. I don't have to come to Atlanta. You don't have to come to Macon, but we can just go ahead. I said, while I'm talking to you, it takes about 5 minutes for me to put you in the system, see your website, your ID number, your password. She said, well, why don't you do that? So I go into the system and I get her information, I put it in, and then I sent it to her, and she said, oh, I see the Sephora crank queen. She said, that's what I want. And she and I, while we talking, she went to the website, saw what she wanted, and said, okay, we need to talk. She said, can I, she said, then she saw a couple other products she wanted to buy. And she was like, wow. I said, well, I know. She said, well, I'm a little tired because it's late, because it was like almost 7 o'clock. And she said, I've had a long 12-hour day. So can you do me a favor? Let's talk tomorrow, because I really want you to show me what else I need to get, because I'm going to order these products. My mom needs some products, and she would have named the people who need stuff. She said, I'm already writing down names of people in my family who are sick, who got this problem and that problem. It was just really nice. So one of the things, we have to talk to people, no matter who they are. When someone called me, telemarketer, most time I'm going to talk to them about Adam. They can hang up, I don't care, because I want them to hang up anyway. If they calling me just for them, I want to talk to them. But if they're listening long enough, I am going to talk to them and get them to order something. So I just want to say, you all, we have to talk to people. The more we talk to people, the more people we get who really want to try the product. So we're going to say good night to everybody. Thank you all so very much for joining us. Thank you, Miss Randall, for all that you do. Miss Randall is a hands-on. I love, love, love how Miss Randall do hands-on. She don't mind taking that wig off and go ahead and put the products on her hair and showing you just how they work. That's hands-on, and that shows you why she is a master cosmetologist. So thank you all very much. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving, and we will see you the second Wednesday in December. Have a good evening.